rested team. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the College Football Playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this College Football Playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Pass caught, second down now. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's an option look. Breaking tackles.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. Vicarious steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down there.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They'll run the option. Touchdown, Commodores, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Grab behind the line. It's blue. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The ball is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They're going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve and he picked up the foot.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On third down, he drops to throw. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up. Breaks in open space. Touchdown, Moles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. The Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping it out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking right, this one caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. It's a toss play to the right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep working.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense is coming after him. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
That's interference. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tries a quick throw. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The pass rush closing in. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Nice grab. It's Miles. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Caught behind the line. It's Miles. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Try to convert with a sneak. Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
You'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible tackle because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Seminoles will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver's got it. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Commodores going to kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Through the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. What an amazing comeback here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the quarterback looked so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. First down here for this offense. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Touchdown, Commodores. To put them on top now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 at the incompletion from the 23. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the Commodores are in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Split backfield here. Hands it off on the counter. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking the line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire center.
The ball is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Commodores. They were not going to catch him that time. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Hand off to the right side. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? QB decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He hands it off from the gun. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it, just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the force on his own, looking for more now. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here's the option play. Breaks free. Makes the defender miss. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, Florida State, 31.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete with a shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll try the option play here, and the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Miles. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the ride is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
He'll throw it now. Receiver grabs it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're
looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward.
Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Spins away from defenders. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Commodores come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Commodores! This passing game is on fire today.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Florida State, 31.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is on target, caught. And that picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Leon. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it